Casino del Sol Stadium. What a scene this is. A veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the USC Trojans and the Arizona Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the Arizona head coach told me pregame, one of the things he's doing and his offensive coordinator is to make sure their wonderful wide receiver gets the ball. This transfer came in and has really put up yards and been productive. Close to 1,000 yards here today. He said, we're going to look on the play sheet, make sure we're getting him the ball, keeping track of how many times he's touching it. That's the game plan they're starting with. I'll keep you posted how that looks here in the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Arizona will boot it away to start this one. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down? Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. He's got it on the outside. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Trojans. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point.
Number 48, set to kick this one away.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Keeps it himself. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Throwing, Imaliava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Making the adjustment on the play. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Working the middle. It's complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Arizona right back to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Edwards. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Rushes on. Got his man down the middle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
Quick give. It's Edwards. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The Trojans use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Tight end now in motion. Out wide left, it's Anderson. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They were all over it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gets the back moving. Iamaleava grabs it in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava quickly to the tight end. Arizona in a hurry.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Run ends there.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Iamaleava. Right side, it's Edwards. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, it's Edwards. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Throwing, Iamaleava. Moves to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just had to get rid of it.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman-caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Second and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Left side, it's Jordan. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava makes the grab. Touchdown, Arizona! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Motion from the wideout. Williams on the play fake. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Rid of it on the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Arizona right back to the line, making the adjustment. Running the red zone. It's Edwards. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Williams makes the grab. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Gonna run it. It's Valentine. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
3rd and long coming up. Here's Williams to throw. Out wide right, it's Anderson. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for an alley. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Long way to go on second down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying to squeak through the pile. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Arizona going back to work with another first down. Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The run inside. It's Butler. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava working the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback changing the play. Inside the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Iamaleava fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a space. Under pressure. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'll move the tight end. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Old Dominion, taking on the number 16 team, the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's the Monarchs sneaking out of here with an upset victory, and have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. There he goes. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one. And that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Out of bounds at the 34. A productive job by the return team. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job. Drop.
Looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Arizona offense coming onto the field. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Finds his man on the RPO. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Play fake, Williams. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Second and long here. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Throwing, Williams. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Gets rid of it.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Returner runs out.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out wide left, it's King. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Look out! Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He takes it in. Touchdown, USC!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Motion from the wide receiver. Left side is Hunter. They've got the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 9.
Arizona, 31. USC, 22. Number 48, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you.
Snags it, and there's running room. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hand it to the back. Makes a man miss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Butler. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Arizona looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll knock it down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Out wide right, it's Jordan. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. Cut there. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Churns into the pile. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the 1st down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Out wide left, it's Bowman. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Williams. Right side, it's Weaver. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Williams will pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Williams. Left side, it's Hunter.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
It's Williams again. Out wide left, it's Payne. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Wants to throw again. Buying time to his right. He's going to run it. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down from the gun, Williams. Deep shot for the end zone. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board. So
here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Number 48, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last field goal made this a one-possession game. They have put together a rally, and now they'll try to turn the momentum back around starting on this drive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Throwing, Imaliava. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth.
USC 32, Arizona 31.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Here's Imaliava to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Imaliava. This time it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Imaliava from the gun on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Gives it. He breaks a tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Williams to throw. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Number 48, set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Caught. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Fires left. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 3rd down in the gun. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like, this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Again, it's Iamaleava. And they'll mark him down. That grab, and that's one way to start digging out of that hole, but they are still short of the 1st down.
It's a turnover on downs.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Right back to it. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Trojans. And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Arizona, 31.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Iamaleava. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. Touchdown Trojans. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
From deep, it's Hawkins. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to grow.
Down he goes. Can't get the throw off, and that's going to do it.